YouTube, this is Dan96 bringing you another film review today, and we got one I got to talk about. Just around 12:30, I've been there this morning. I've been to the cinemas today, they say, and we got there around like 12:45, I don't know, 5 and we've been today to watch the new film For the Dark World, and I gotta say how amazing the film is. It blew me mind up away. And I gotta say, this has to be one of the bestest Marvel films so far. Okay, The Avengers is the best one, but this one's gonna be the best one for Marvel Plan 2. Alright, let's say like, Marvel Plan 1, my favourite film one was The Avengers 2, Avengers 1 I meant. And for Plan 2 so far, it's 4. That's for now. If The Avengers 2 blows my mind away, or the other two, Captain America and the Guardians one, if one of those blow my mind away, then I would have changed my mind. So, and it's still one of those same videos when they had to spoil it. Well, I know you people will not want to watch it yet. And, well, because you want to see the film first. But, I'll warn you this now. If you don't want to hear what happens, you go to one of my other videos now. Go to one of my Transformers ones, or one of those other spoiler film ones if you've seen them. And do it now. Okay, looks like I'm gone. The ones who are still here, here we go. I'm going to do the same thing. Choose 5 scenes I loved from that film, and for this one, I'm going to tell you, I might give a cis scene I loved. Let's say, because I always do like 5 scenes I love, but this time it's going to be around 6 or 7 if I can remember another one. Alright, here we go. One of the best scenes they've done for this film, it was the best one they could do with. For the beginning, it was good how they explained about the long time ago, about the Dark Elves, of how did they failed long time ago with this weapon. It was good. I knew they were going to do something like that for this film, you know, because in the first film it was all about showing us how the Frost Giants didn't win all that. It was kind of that kind of thing. Well, I think it was like that when the first film came out. Well, at least they didn't do that bit first. Like we see Thor got hit. Like they even do one of those scenes like when he's in the middle of the film and then it goes back to the beginning. They didn't do that. Well, I wasn't thinking about they did it, but that's one of the scenes I loved in the film. The For the Dark World one, the one where it was good. It was really showed you how it all happened, how all the elves failed to turn the world into darkness. It was really clever how they showed you this beginning part. Now, later into the story, the one scene I loved, it was, what was it? Oh, yes, our professor guy was back in it, you know, the one from the Avengers 2? Avengers 1, I mean? I don't remember his name, but he was the one who was being controlled by Loki. Oh, he was funny. What it was, everyone laughed in the cinemas, I'll tell you this bit now. It is hilarious. He was in the ITV news, and apparently he was around the, where these walks are, where Doctor Who was filmed for the Pandora boss thing, if you remember, if you ever seen Doctor Who, whoever's watching this. And what was it? Oh yeah, he was running around naked with a machine. I was laughing my head off. I was going like, what the fuck is he doing? That's what I was going like, what the fuck is he doing? Now the next bit another scene I loved from the film. It was good of let's say the trust of with Thor had to trust Loki a bit, and I did have a feeling that there was a betrayal in it, and it was really clever how they did it. Now, this bit is a major spoiler. It's still my third scene thing, but I'll class this my third scene thing. I'll say one of the best things they did for the film was about Loki and Thor. They done it now, they had to connect more. Now, my third scene I loved, it was sad. It was, well, let's say start first. Like, you see Loki betraying Thor and giving the Jane to the Dark Elf, Mannequin. And then you see when Loki did a double trick on him, like Loki was just pretending. Well, Thor knew the plan. They were just going along playing getting Mannequin to think that was happening. And then the next bit was sad was when the big creature cursed, I think that's what he was called, and he kills Loki. He doesn't. That was a sad scene. I found it bad. It was really shocking. I gotta say, it was the saddest scene I ever saw. It was sad. And another fourth scene I loved, it was nearly to the end, how Thor fought the Maneki. It was a good battle, I gotta say. It was the bestest battle I ever saw. I mean, I thought it was going to be one of those. I thought it was going to be a weird battle because Thor has the hammer and Maneki doesn't have no weapons. But when you see it later on, he's got all this because they had this weapon. He calls it the. I don't know what he calls it. It's weird, but he had it all in him, and he blasts it out when he does that. And it was cool. I mean, it was cool what kind of weapon he had. It wasn't like no gun or anything. It was just like thing what was floating around him. And the fight seemed good. It's very good how they did it to kill him off in the film. It was really good. I thought when this scene happened, I ain't gonna spoil what happened to him. I thought he might have survived it, but nah, he didn't. He didn't really. Now for this bit I loved, it was when Thor came back, and I said to myself before I watched it, I said to myself that it's gonna happen just like what happened in Iron Man 3. Iron Man gets all his Iron Man wins the battle in the end. And you know, remember, because he destroyed all the armors, and he looks like he was going to give up his Iron Man, or well, something like that. But I thought it was going to happen the same for Thor. Like he was going to win the battle, then he was going to go to his father and say, "I don't want to be king," and he was going to give up his power up. And I thought he might have quit as a hero as well. Well, that's what I thought. But apparently he didn't. It didn't happen. He nearly gave the hammer to Odin, but he said, "Nah, keep it." They were having a nice chat saying about this and all that. And then Thor walks off and he goes like, "Thank you." Oh, I don't know when he says thank you or something. He says something, I don't know. He walks off and then this. Now this was a shocking scene I didn't expect to happen all day. Loki appears in the end. He was disguised as Odin. And he said, "Thank you, but thank you." And he was sitting on the throne and I was going like, "Oh my god, Loki's alive." And I knew he would because there was this other scene when this god was at in this planet where the Dark Elves were, and I saw a green line happen, and I knew that was Loki because that was his thing when happens when when he turns into his disguise, the old green outside line comes up, and I knew that was him because when he turned into a god again, he did it earlier in the film. He went to talk to Odin and all that. Said they found a body, and it all went off. But the one thing I want to know is now, what's he done with Odin? Because I don't know if he's put him in the dungeon or something, or he's did something to him. It was really shocking. Now, for the two other scenes I love. Now, for this one, there are major spoilers of two characters who made an appearance. Now, for the first one, it was when Thor got Loki out, Loki kept turning into different forms, Loki did. And then next bit, he was like, "What about if I bring one of your friends up?" And he turns into Captain America. He made an appearance. I was like, "Oh my god, he's turned into Captain America!" I was really shocked. I was really happy for bringing him on. I mean, I gotta say, well done to Marvel. I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't have a feeling they were gonna do it. Because if you remember from Iron Man 3, if you seen the after credit scene when Banner's in it, I said to myself, would they do that again for Thor? And it looked like it happened. But, okay, you can kind of say it was the actor, the one who plays Captain America. It was him, but it wasn't really the character because it was Loki who was just looking like him. Like a disguise thing. But at least the good thing what they did was bring in one of those superheroes he disguised as. And it was funny. One of the best things I had. Now, this is it. The final spoiler one. It's the biggest major one for the future Marvel. And in the end, we had our two Guardian warriors. We had these two warriors, Sif and the big one, whatever his name was. They were just in some kind of place with these weird eye gems and all that. And there was this red woman, it was an alien. And she said, "I introduced to you," and here was the character. She said, "The Collector." And I went like, "Oh my god, the Collector!" Now, as you all know, the Collector is going to be in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So he's made his early appearance in the Marvel Universe. And I said to myself, "Whoa, that is awesome." And when how he looked like, he didn't look that bad. I thought he might have had like some kind of stuff on his face. What? Not makeup, like, how do I explain it? Like they put some kind of fake fake alien skin on him, like to make him like have like a greyish face, but he's got like a normal face. I don't mind it, but I thought that would have been good. The one at least the one bit they got on him is the white hair, and I love his costume and the white gloves. I loved it. That's what he looks like in the film. Now, Seven and the other one, they were giving him this item, and I said to myself, is that the weapon what Manic had used? They gave it to the Collector, and you might be wondering why they're doing that, because they were saying because the Collector can keep it safe. But it was odd in the end. When they walked off, then the Collector said, 1 down, 5 more to go. And I'm going like, 5? Hang on, what do you mean 5 of them? I didn't get that then, because it sounded like there was 5 of these same weapons. And I'm going like, that can't be right. And then I had another theory that, what if it wasn't that weapon, the one what Manic had used in the film? Or that wet figure what went into James first. That's still the same one I'm talking about. Well, it's from earlier in the video. And I'm going to myself, what if, it's a theory, what if it's one of the gems from the Infinity Goblet? And I think, because this is gems for the Infinity Goblet. So I gotta say, it might be one of them. It might be one of them. It's gotta be one of them, because which kind of, let me say it this way. What kind of weapon would have like what kind of words would he say that? Why would he say that for? Saying 1 down, 5 more to go. That you would have been thinking saying that. Why would he say that? 1 down, 5 more to go. And you might be all being confused with what he's looking for. But I think I know what he's looking for. He's looking for the 6 gems to power up the goblet, the Infinity Goblet. So, if you remember that Infinity Goblet, the one was in what made an appearance in 4, when the part of the beginning, when the Frost Giants were breaking into the vault, when all the stuff were, all the weapons or anything, that glove was there. But I'm saying to myself now, if that's one of the gems, but I thought one of the gems was on the glove already, or unless it's not on the glove, but somehow Sif and the one with the big one ended up with one of the gems. And I said to myself, I know what he's doing, because he's working with, because we all know Thanos is going to make an appearance in Guardians. If you might have heard about that, that's why as I said, Thanos is going to make an appearance in Guardians, and I'm saying to myself, it must be collecting these for Thanos. They must be looking for the glove, but they don't know where the glove is. For now, the Collector's got one of the gems, if that is a gem. But I think the Collector doesn't know where the glove is. And I say that's cool to bring them in it. Now it's set up for the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that is going to be cool when that comes out after Captain America. But it is still odd why they put that to Marvel Plan 2, because Thanos is not a part of the Avengers sequel. But then I thought to myself, they might be planning. I know they were planning this for the 3rd film, but maybe they thought they wanted to give us some hints in Marvel Plan 2 to give us hints what the Avengers 3 is going to be like. And that looks cool what they're doing. Yeah, it looks cool. Anyway, that's me video. I've been chatting a long time. And soon I will be doing another film video, whatever I can think of. And I gotta tell you now, I'll give it 10 out of 10. Because some reason this one paper we read the other couple of days ago, it said it would give me 2 out of 5 stars. No, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. And that's all I gotta say really. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope I see you again soon. Peace.